All right, how many times over the holidays did you have to wrap up leftovers only to have your entire stock of plastic containers spill out all over the floor? Or search for the random lid that then fits that bowl you need? Well, I can tell you, you are far from alone if that happened to you. Today, we're getting you organized with ShelfGenie of Columbus owner Michael Saunders. Michael, literally that probably happened to every person out there who doesn't have ShelfGenie yet.
I would guess so.
I would guess that's the case. Okay, so the one common link I think though too is that everybody has these areas, right? Everybody has this Tupperware drawer, this pantry that's overflowing with things. You want people then to just kick off the new year by getting that in order, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's typically whenever I do the research, it's the #2 New Year's resolution every single year is to get organized.
Right, exactly. All right, so we, of course, talk about the ways that you guys come over and look at the mess to begin with. Why is it that you do that to kind of get things started?
The reason we do that is we want to see how you use your kitchen. I mean, I can go into the same kitchen with 5 different people owning that kitchen and do 5 different designs. We want to design around you and your daily life and what your struggles are.
All right, before pictures are always fun to look at that we have some showing. And I like that we show, you know, under the sink. Yes, you have that Tupperware drawer, you have all these other areas, but honestly, you guys really customize every single space that people have where they store stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's no space I can't build a shelf for because we're a custom product.
Okay. All right. Your solutions then in the pantries are always very interesting. Tell us about some of the things that you're able to do and what you look at when it comes to reorganizing that area.
I mean, a pantry, typically what you're seeing as you looked at some of those before pictures was wire shelving. It's all evenly spaced. The wire has little gaps between each wire and things fall over. They don't want to stand up. The shelves are half the depth. There's half as many shelves as what I can actually fit in there. So we just go in and start to look at what kind of food you have and what your family's eating. There's several different common product heights we deal with in there. We crunch all the dead space. I'm typically putting 7, sometimes 8 pull-out shelves in a pantry and just adding more space. All of it's 100% usable, accessible. I mean, people absolutely love their pantry when we're done with it.
And you just look at some of these and it's like the when you look at it and you're just in awe and you're jealous when somebody has that pantry. Well, you can get it for yourself, right? I mean, that's the whole point here. And a lot of people too have a lot of trouble under the cabinets with like heavy pots and pans as they get older. You talk about that, right? Kind of the weight of things, and accessibility is a big concern.
Accessibility is one of our biggest issues we deal with, and it's not just making it pull out, it's also sometimes putting a 3rd shelf in there so we can unstack things. Because just because I make grandma's pots and pans pull out, if I have a stack of 5 of them, that's still not accessible to her.
Right.
So we add a 3rd shelf in there, we get rid of that stacking, maybe stack 2 things versus 5 or 6. Now everything's really, really accessible.
Okay, and the other thing, you know, we mentioned other spaces, bathrooms you go in. I know kitchen's kind of the bread and butter, everybody wants that in order, but bathrooms are an area sometimes that we forget about, and it's just we always have that one cabinet, right? It doesn't have shelves, it doesn't have anything, and you're throwing everything you own in there.
It is, and the thing with under the bathroom, you've got everything from cleaning supplies to toilet paper to makeup and all these different things, and you're just throwing them in that big giant open box.
Yeah.
Or you've got them set all over the countertop.
Right.
So now when you go to clean, it takes you more time to move everything out of the way than it does to clean. And we come in there and we work around the plumbing. We put shelves in there, get everything off the countertops. Everything's accessible.
And I know that I have gone into your home that you've done some areas in. Even, I mean, you've done your daughter's dresser. You've done a painter's car. You've done shoe closets. I mean, you literally can take any space and transform it for people. So if they think, oh, he couldn't do that for me or he couldn't do that for me, I mean, give you a call, right?
That makes me smile when they say that, because I'm about to show them that, yes, I can do that.
I can do it all. All right, so Michael, you do have a team behind you. So what's the process to get started? What should someone expect?
You know, give us a call. We're going to book an appointment, and my designer's going to give you a call before they even come out to start talking about what are we coming to look at? What are the problems you're having? And then we're going to come out, and the first thing we do is walk through the space and just talk about your day-to-day life and how you use your kitchen or your bathroom or whatever space it is that we're looking at and what problems you're having.
All right, Michael, it's home show season as well. Where are you going to be next?
It's hard to remember. We're literally going to be at a show every single weekend. We're at one, if not two shows from now until the end of March.
So just look it up. Go to the website. I will say that January 4th through the 6th, you are going to be at the Columbus Building and Renovation Expo.
Yes.
So that one's going on at the Ohio Expo Center if you want to check them out. The Ohio Home and Remodeling Show then follows that. That's on
Yes.
January 11th. So you can find Michael, check out kind of their whole setup. And I want to let people know you have this amazing offer that you're giving to our daytime viewers. First 10 callers, what are you offering?
Free installation, which we never advertise free installation. When we send out an ad, it's always 50% off installation. So for daytime viewers, we're going to go double that and go up to free installation.
Free installation. So give Michael a call. He is with ShelfGenie of Columbus. Good to have you.
Great to be here.